Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and today is our podcast number 90. Oh my goodness, we're nearly at 100. That is so super cool. So today's Thursday, the 27th of June, 2024. And you know, it's my favorite day of the week. That goes without saying, but I just love saying it because it means that we all get to hang out together and share what we've been up to during the week. And let me tell you, I have some amazing makes to share and showcase that all of you have been busy creating, and I can't wait to do that. And a few other little things that I've been working on and some yarn treasures that I found. You could probably see some over here, so we'll get to that as soon as possible. But I've got a feeling tonight might be a little bit of a long one. So grab yourself something to drink if you wish. You might already have something. Maybe you're crocheting or something. I wonder what it is. You might want to share with that in the comments. But as long as you relax and enjoy our little catch up, that would be awesome. I absolutely love that we get to do this every week and hang out together. And I say this, I think, pretty much every week. How fast do the weeks go by? It is just crazy. We're almost in July. Oh my goodness. So for a very short time, we're going to still be able to say, let's start off with Tile of the Week Thursday. Now, some of you that are new to our little group here, our little Yarny community, you may not have already heard what it is, but I would be very, very shocked because this has been going on for nearly 2 years. What am I talking about, guys? Well, our friend Sam over at Manfors Makes, she got gifted this book, 100 Crochet Tiles, in Happy Mail in July of 2022. And she pledged to make each and every tile. Now, she has, and she's been amazing. She has a playlist that you can see on her channel. Please go across and do so. It's a great way to say hello, and then I'm sure you'll literally be hooked. And if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday in the little search thing in YouTube, you'll be able to see all of us that have joined in along the way. Now, I jumped on at tile number 25, as most of you know, and I have been using 7 different colors to make each and every tile. And the yarn that I've been using is this Marvel acrylic 8-ply or DK weight or number 3 weight yarn. And for each and every tile, I've used my 5mm hook. Now that means that all my tiles, even though they'll be different sizes, because there are different techniques in here, different size squares, and now we're at the point where we're making different shapes, at least they'll all look aesthetically pleasing in my mind, which is great. And then I'll have the fun job and dilemma of putting them together. But I'm sure that I'll manage because I'd like to put a blanket together to have a lovely memory of this fun journey. And boy, has it been fun. Tears, laughter, and everything in between. We say that each and every week, and it's been definitely the case. And a lot of you have been here witnessing the whole journey and just been the best cheerleaders anybody could wish for, because there were some weeks that I didn't think I'd get through it. And there were a couple of weeks that I just couldn't. But we've been transparent about those along the way. So this week's tile is actually a very pretty tile, and it's an octagon, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. I think this one will be nice as a mandala in a hoop as well. So with these later ones that we've been making, so not the square ones, the ones that are the different shapes, I feel every week I keep thinking, oh, that would look nice like this, or oh, that would look nice in a bag. So a few little ideas for those. Now, it is, beg your pardon, tile number 97, guys. 97. I can't believe it. Let me show you. This one's called the Marine Flower, and this is what it looks like. Now, my biggest challenge today, guys, will be when I'm showcasing everything because of the lights. But so far, so good. So that's what it's meant to look like. We had to use 3 different colors, and I believe it was 9 rows, or is it 10? Let me just grab my glasses. It was 10 rounds. So let me just show it to you now. This is what mine looks like. See, imagine that in a hoop. It would look very, very pretty. I like the colors I chose. That's a very soft pink, the little sky blue and some white in there. Absolutely wonderful, I think, in a hoop. I know I keep repeating myself, so I won't say it anymore. Now look at Josephine's. Hers looks like the sun. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Josephine. As always, sending in your tile. As I keep saying every week, you just make it an extra special part of the podcast, and I absolutely love that. I don't think I can hold them together, guys, but I'll try my very best. Oh, here we go. That's better than nothing. A little bit far away, but at least you can see them side by side. And I think that they would look wonderful together in a blanket, don't you? So, guys, you know what we can do now for another week, and not for much longer. Grab my marker and my clipboard. Tile of the week, Thursday, tile number 97. Tick, done and dusted. I cannot believe it. 3 to go. We're certainly powering away, aren't we, guys? So I'm going to pop that to the side because we have quite a few makes to showcase. So I'm actually going to bring my list to the top today because I don't want to miss out on anybody. Here we go here. So before we get started though on showcasing everyone's work, I just want to do a little community shout out to our friend Kim, who's watching us from her hospital bed. Hello Kim, hope you're keeping well and getting stronger every day. We are sending out huge healing hugs, and we hope that you're on your way home before you know it, completely, recovered and as strong as ever. So hello from all of us here. I'm sure you don't mind getting a little cheer from us all. And I just thought, we'd let Kim know how much, we're thinking of her and how much we love her. And, we can't wait to see her makes as she's creating them, I do believe, from her hospital bed, keeping her very busy. So I just thought I'd make sure that, Kim knows that we're thinking of her. So now on to showcasing all of your wonderful makes. I only have one that I've printed off and the rest are on my iPad. So let's hope my iPad behaves. So our friend Jamie, hello Jamie, thank you for sending in this gorgeous, gorgeous shawl. Now this first photo is when Jamie was still crocheting it, so it's got a few ends that are missing as she was trying it on. So this is a pattern from Karina at Just Vintage Crochet here on YouTube, and I'm sure a lot of you visit her. She's actually lovely, and this is called the 1851 pre-Civil War shawl. Civil War, I can't speak, shawl. I don't know where to put these, guys. I'll put them over there. And here it is finished. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. I love, love, love the colors. And Jamie tells us that she used Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn in the colors Winter Flowers, so many beautiful purples and blues, and the color Linen, which is that color there. And Jamie did use a recommended hook size, which was the 6mm. Now I know that Jamie's little boy Master 5 watches and he waits for his mum's makes, so you must be so very, very proud of your mum. So hello to you and thank you for hanging out with us as well. I just thought that was so cute and adorable when Jamie told me that. Now, our next make comes to us, well, it's actually not a make. It's another congratulations for our friend Liza. Because look at this, guys. See that flower bag there? Liza made it into the Crochet Now magazine, issue number 105 for her beautiful market bag. So congratulations, Liza. Once again, you're a star. I love this. We need to get your signature because one day we'll be rich and famous from it. Only joking, you know that. Now, the next mate comes to us from our friend Josephine. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. And this is a little waffle bear. Yes, Waffle the Bear, not a waffle bear. Waffle the Bear, and it's a tutorial by Little World of Whimsy. How adorable is he? Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for sending him in for us, Josephine. Now, our friend Alley Cat, she was commissioned to make this guy here. Now, a lot of you may know him, especially if you watch Phineas and Ferb. That's an animated TV show. I have heard of it, but I haven't really watched it. And this is Perry the Platypus. He is so cute. I love his hat. And Alley Cat says that it's a modified pattern that she found on Ribbler, Ribbler. Very, very cute. Thank you for sending him in to us, Alley Cat. He's so adorable. Now, our friend Annette. This iPad. Seriously, guys. Okay. Wait a minute. I've jumped. So I've gone. See, that's why I've got to check. I've gone to Pearl and wait. I'll get back to you, Annette, don't you worry. So here is Annette, Pearl. She has sent in, oh my gosh, guys, look at this beautiful little baby girl's layette. Let me just zoom in on a few of the pieces. That's the beauty, I guess, of having the iPad. Look at those little beanies and the little dress. Oh my goodness. And then I'll tell you about the colorway. Now in the background, you can actually see, so here I'll put it like that. You can see a 12-star blanket, a little cardie, a little lovey, and then also, oh my gosh, a little lovey and a little bee. How adorable are they? So let me tell you that this little layout is for Pearl's friend's granddaughter. And the yarn that Pearl used is the Karen Baby Cakes in the colorway Candy Hearts. Oh my gosh, it's just perfect, right? And then what Pearl does, she puts them in a keepsake box. So then the parents can collect like the baby's first haircut, first shoes, like a favorite toy. And it's like a memory keeper of all these amazing, you know, firsts for the baby. So it's like a real treasure chest. So I just love that idea. And you know, Pearl, I'll be adopting this because one of my friends is having a little baby girl at the end of the year, and I really need to step up my game. This was amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. And look at this guy. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. So cute. Let me zoom in on him a little bit more. Now he comes with a story as well. So this little purple Triceratops, already in love with the color. So Pearl made a dinosaur for her grandson for Christmas, and her grandson said, I think that my dino really needs a friend. And I thought that was a brilliant, very clever little boy way to say, may I please have another toy? And of course, Pearl said yes. He is absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much, Pearl, for sharing all those beautiful, beautiful makes. Now, next we have our friend Shirley. She's been busy, so she's finished another Boggy Creek blanket, and they're the materials she used. So this one, and I'll show you the blanket in full, it's a Waves Ripple blanket, and the yarn that Shirley used is 2 Premier bobbins in 3 shades of delicious anti-pilling blue, she tells us, and a 5mm hook. And this is what the blanket looks like. So pretty. Very, very nice. That yarn did work up perfectly. And then we also have a beautiful shawl that Shirley shared with us. Now this shawl, you may all be familiar with it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now let me tell you about it. Look at a little bit closer. Sorry guys, with that light. Is that a little bit better? So this is the Miss Libby shawl. Let me hold it properly for you like that, and then I might just pull it away for a bit, only because of that light. So this is the Miss Libby shawl by Cinnamon Stitches. Shirley does tell us that she modified it slightly by adding more solid rose before she put in the shell edging. And I've written here that we all know that Jennifer has no issue with that at all. She actually likes it when people take a little bit of creative license, which I think is awesome. Now Shirley used 3 skeins of loops and thread facet yarn, and she tells us, for people that may have used it, it's like the Lion Brand Scarfy yarn. The colorway is Flame, absolutely gorgeous colors in that, and a 4.5mm hook. So thank you, Shirley, for sharing those, and another Boggy Creek blanket to your box. Awesome, added to it. Oh my gosh, now look at this little guy here. So this is from Liza, still creating amigurumi as always, and this is Neeve, the snowboarding cat, and it's from the Crochet Now magazine, issue 108. Very, very cute. And then we have a little story that Thea has sent us. So her Miss, is she 9 now? Yes, her little girl, Miss 9. Look at this. She's made this gorgeous little dinosaur, and I'll show you another view of him as well, using the bulky algae yarn that Thea got a while back, maybe a month ago, from Aldi when it was on sale there. And her daughter just decided that she would go on YouTube, researched herself. She went onto the Crafty Frog YouTube tutorial, which is a beginner tutorial to crochet a baby dinosaur, and away she went. She created this gorgeous little dinosaur, and it looks exactly like the one on the YouTube tutorial. And Thea said all she had to do was just help her a little bit with the magic ring or circle, and a little bit with, I think, the feet, she said. and the safety eyes. And Thea does write here that she's one proud mama, and of course you should be. Now Thea herself was busy. She finished a Helix Cardigan, which her other daughter is modeling for us very, very nicely. Look at all the beautiful, beautiful colors. I love that you add the ribbing, the extension on the bottom and around the sleeves. And now Thea tells us that she is making another hexagon cardigan for her sister-in-law in beautiful pinks and purples. Now let's just go very quickly back to my emails for Annette sent us some beautiful coasters, so I must showcase those. They were for our project for number 11 for our CAL 2024. Now where are my emails, guys? Here they are here. So I wonder why I didn't save. Anyway, technology, that's okay. We can fix that easy enough. Just please bear with me just for a moment so I can find Annette's. Here they are. Wait till you see these gorgeous coasters. Let me tell you, it's worth the wait. Okay, so, how will I do this, guys? I know how I'll do it. Save to photos. That's the quickest way. So thank you for bearing with me. You know, I'm not technology proficient, but I know how to do the very least, right? Why? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. For some reason, he doesn't want to save, so we'll go back to the email because I really, really want to show you. Okay, I'm going to do my very best not to show anything else but the coasters. There they are, guys. They are absolutely beautiful. So Annette tells us that she made 20 citrus slices from Yarnspirations. The top two are the same pattern as the citrus slices, but in a variegated yarn, and she skipped the sewing bits to make them look like, you know, little fruit slices. And there are 3 gorgeous purple ones down the bottom as well. So thank you so very, very much for sending me these beautiful coasters, Annette. They are so bright and cheery. They actually brought a big smile to my face. Thank you for that. And now last but not least, our lovely friend, Aussie Sandy, she shared her yarn space with us, and I can't wait to show it to you. Of course, it's with her permission. Oh my God, her wall puts me to shame. Not shame, no. Like I'm so thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I had this much yarn myself, but I can't complain either. But look at that, guys. Now, her hubby has helped her with building all the little cubes and things to store it in. Oh my gosh, you will be creating for days and days. And now look at this, guys. I'm going to zoom in on them. Look at these gorgeous polymer clay hooks. So Sandy has a nice collection of them. She said that she collects them but doesn't use those. She just uses her other everyday crochet hooks. And she also shared with us her beautiful space where she sits on her comfy chair. And let me zoom in on this. A lot of you will recognize it. Oops. Technology. Can you see that gorgeous blanket there, guys? In that blanket, you may remember a few months ago I showcased that Sandy got 2 tiles from Sam and Mike from Tile of the Week Thursday, and she's incorporated it in there. So how wonderful is that? Absolutely love your little corner. That is your little haven, your little happy place. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. So that's it, guys. I know I didn't miss anyone because I have them all listed here. And I was very happy to get through that list, even though there were a couple of hiccups along the way. So I'm so sorry for, the technology. I really appreciate that you, persevered with me. So that's everyone's showcases. Makes for the week. If you have anything you want to send me and, you want to show everyone, we love the inspiration. We love the ooh-ah factor. Just email me your photos, a little blurb on them, and then I will show them to everybody next week. And anytime after that, of course. So then what have I been up to? Well, you know that I'm home because I've taken 2 weeks prior to the 2-week school holidays to get ready for my son's wedding. And let me tell you, there's been a lot of decluttering going on. and a lot of amazing, amazing yarny surprises, which is awesome. I guess that's the reward for me, right? Well, the reward is that my son's getting married, but let's be real, I got a yarny reward out of it too. So I have this gorgeous cushion to share with you, and it has a story. So look at this, guys. How pretty is that? So this is a heart square, granny square. See that? And the pattern is by Coco. And for these squares, I used my favorite Spot Saver yarn, which is just this 10 ply, 100% acrylic yarn in these two beautiful colors. Actually, three beautiful colors. There we go there. Now, when I was cleaning out my son's room, I found yarn, and I will show that to you in a moment. And I found these hearts already made. So I had all but two pink. And I thought, oh my gosh, what will I make with that? And instantly I thought, a cushion, because I have just bought 2 cushion inserts from Spotlight. How handy was that? So all I did was go back and make 2 more of the hot pink ones. And lucky, I could actually backtrack in my mind when I'd made these, and it was at the very beginning of my crochet journey. And I pretty much made everything back then from Coco, and I knew that it was Spot Saver because that's where I found them, with a Spot Saver yarn. And I also knew that it was either going to be a 5 or a 6mm hook that I used. 5 was too small and 6 was just right. So what I did after making those 2, and I just whip stitched them together, and then did 2 more rows? 1, 2, 3 more rows around to make it the size of the cushion, which is 41 centimeters. And I just did a giant granny square at the back and single crocheted them together. So I think that is a beautiful cushion that took no time at all. And it was really funny going back in time to see how I actually crocheted granny squares then, which is very different to how I do it now. But I followed the tutorial to a T because it's exactly what I used to do back then. I didn't have the confidence to maybe, you know, change it up a little bit to suit myself. So this little cushion is now an addition to my very, very happy yarn room. So I was very, very pleased with that. So let me just tick that off my list. So that's something that I finished this week. And then the other things that I need to show you, I absolutely love this that I'm keeping up so far, guys. What am I talking about? Our friend Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After, she's put on her round the world epic amigurumi cowl, and it's called #Amigurumi World Tour 2024. Now, Cassandra showcases all this on her community page, and she also has another page that she's set up to put in everybody's makes from all around the world. And what's happening is there are 2 books. So this book here, in case you're not familiar with it, this Whimsical Stitches book, which I believe a lot of you have in your library. So if you want to join in, please do so. So they've gone 2 sides of the world. One covers the majority of the US, and the other is the rest of the world, including Australia. And as you know, I'm going to be one of the people that receives the original book from Cassandra, and then I get to choose something to make. So that's basically what's been happening. So the very, very first week, our friend Cassandra made the first one, of course, and it was this little whale here, and he's actually finished this week. Didn't he turn out just gorgeous? Now, you can't really tell, but he's actually got a smile. And I'm thinking with these amigurumi little pieces, I won't be adding the faces unless I absolutely need to. Now, for this one, I did use this yarn here, which I believe is that, I got this in Millens. It's like the Red Heart, is it Retro Stripes? And I'm not sure what color. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And for all of them, I love that you use worsted weight yarn or 10 ply or number 4 yarn and a 4mm hook, which makes it very easy for someone like me who doesn't like using smaller hooks for amigurumi. And then, so that was Cassandra's choice. Now, the next one comes to us from Michelle from Luxembourg. Her choice was this gorgeous little jellyfish. Oh my goodness, guys. How adorable is he? And I will show you him in the book. So look at all his little tentacles, his little eyes. And as you can see, I haven't put a mouth on him, and I more than likely won't. But I'll show you what he's meant to look like in the book. So I actually made him, surprisingly, I started making him last night and I finished this morning. So So there he is there, and there's mine there next to him. I think he turned out very, very cute. So this one comes to us, as I said, from Michelle in Luxembourg. And then the other book has gone to the US, and our friend Robin, she's made the macaroons. Oh my gosh, I'm yet to start on those, but let me show you them. And she did a beautiful job if you go out and see Cassandra's page. How adorable are they? Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to make them. So they are next on the list. Now, I think that we'll be powering through a lot of these patterns, especially the ones in the US, because they won't take long to travel to each recipient of the book. But I think as they travel around the world, which includes parts of Europe, I think Canada maybe, and New Zealand and Australia, it might just take a little bit of time, which means we've got time to catch up. So they're the other little things that I worked on this week. So I finished the whale and made the little jellyfish, which is pretty awesome. Now, let me get to the yarn, guys, and I will try to get through that as quickly as possible because there's quite a bit, and I didn't do my tally, so I apologize for that. So the white wasn't a part of it. That's part of my current stash. So when I was cleaning out the wardrobe to make room, you know, clean up the whole room, and I should show you photos of that. Anyway, I haven't got those there now. I found, as I said, these squares here and a few more, and I'll get into that later. So I found those squares. I found these squares here, which tells me I was experimenting with different, they do look pretty together, different squares to make a sunflower project. I'm not sure what, and I'll try to use these somehow. And I think I've got another couple that I've left behind, but that's okay. I found those, but wait till you see all the yarn I found, guys. It's amazing. So, okay, these three colors here, which were part of the hearts, I found these three. Now, this came out of Millens. I recall that very, very well. And also, they don't have ball bands. So there's three there. I'm just going to pop them on the floor here. I've got 3 boxes, so I'm going to power through it as much as I can. Then I found 1, 2, 3. So 2 full and 1 floppy skein of this beautiful purple, pink, this hot pink. Absolutely love it. And that was also in the hearts. And then, oh my gosh, now this was obviously bought for the sunflowers. 1, 2, oh my gosh, 3, 4 of this gorgeous, gorgeous pumpkin. And the one that you saw fall on the floor. Where is it? Here it is here, guys. And this one here. So that's at least half a skein of yarn there. Now, what I love about this is the original Spot Saver. So it's actually even softer than the current Spot Saver. So we're powering through this because there's a lot more to come. And then I found, which is one of my beautiful color. I love this color. I found this cream or beige color. It's called Natural. And this obviously I was using, so this one has no ball band, but it's pretty much full. I was using it for the sunflowers, and this one has been, I've started using it. So there's 3 and almost 4 of the Natural. Oops, I can put them back in there now. And then I found one of this royal blue that I absolutely love. I had started making the corner to corner with that, and I've actually used those, if you remember, in my one of my Boggy Creek blankets, and you can see that in my supercalifragilistic one of those episodes, one of the second one, I think. So I found that in there as well, and one of this beautiful, beautiful yellow color. I think it's called yellow. It doesn't really matter because we probably can't get that color anymore. Yes, it's called yellow. And in this bag here, this Mulene's bag, I found all this black Spot Saver. Absolutely gorgeous. So there would be at least 2 full skeins in there, I'd say. And then I found this yarn that I totally forgot about, and it's called Value Ball. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure that's the yellow in here. And I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 that I had started. So in total, I cannot hold these, guys. Let me try. Oh, not that it really matters. 6. Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, these are super, super soft. It says medium weight, so I'm guessing they'd be like a 10 ply. Again, very much compatible with the Spot Saver. And then I also found in the same yarn, look at this. 2, 3, so this is started, 5 in the brown. Doesn't say the name. But I had started to work something up other than just so that's the middle there, I'm guessing. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure it would be. This is so super soft. So even though it says valuable yarn, it's actually beautiful yarn. For acrylic yarn, I think it is amazing. And then I found some yarn that was sitting there, which I don't think that I would crochet anything like a wearable with it, but it's still amazing to have it. And it will be very handy if I'm making baskets or amigurumi, I'm guessing. So I found this baby merino 4-ply yarn. I think this was actually gifted to me. So 4 of those. One of this that says that it's super soft and it's a panda yarn. And that feels like it's a 8-ply. This one is not very soft at all, even though it thinks it is. It says 8-ply classic acrylic yarn. I thought it said baby yarn. Yeah, classic acrylic. It's not on the soft side. And then I have 2, sorry, I'm reaching over, the Carnival 8-ply yarn. This is a very thin number 8-ply, very thin, I think. So this would be great to incorporate in things like baskets. And then last but not least, last reach over, I found this Stallion 8-ply yarn, which is very comparable but a lot shinier than just the Marvel 8-ply yarn, which isn't a very thick 8-ply, but it's very, very nice. I usually double this up, and I think I made a poncho using this, I'm pretty sure, and that's what must have been left over. So that was my yarn treasure find, guys. Absolutely love that I found these, because these are very surprisingly soft, and all the spot saver. So now I've got to make room in my little spot saver cube over there and rearrange it, because, you know, I think I can just fit it all in, which is pretty awesome. Now, what I've got to share with you now is some happy mail, and I absolutely love this. I might start off with Fran's, and then I'll end up with a little from Emily. So our friend Fran sent me this beautiful card. Thank you, Fran. Absolutely love it. It's so pretty. I'm going to pop it up there with my other cards. And she sent me this great book. Now, I have been looking at this book many times in both Spotlight and Big W, and it really is a great book. And it's got so many great things to make in here. And guess what? I used 2 more hearts that I found to make a project from in here. So as soon as, oops, I keep dropping things today, guys. So as soon as I looked through the book, because I thought, oh, this will be nice to, you know, look through with a cup of coffee, I saw the heart treasure bag. And here it is here, guys. Yes, the heart is a little bit different, but let me tell you, it's still made a beautiful treasure bag. Look at that, guys. So all I had to do was add 1 more row of the granny stitch and 3 rows of the single crochet, made 2 little cords, and voila, there you have it. I have a project that I've already made out of this gorgeous book. So thank you so much, Fran, for sending that to me. There are so many other things in here that I want to make, but I found something very interesting, because when I was reading through the book, I thought, oh, I wonder if it's made in, if it's written in US or UK terminology. And even though you can kind of tell from reading the patterns what it is, I just wanted to know. And at the very end, it says that it uses Australian or /UK terminology, which I thought was funny, because I've never ever heard it referred to as Australian terminology before. So there you go, you know, being, you know, part of, I guess, you know, the whole, is it the English colony? Oh, I really need to work on my history. I guess that's why we use UK terminology here, although I do rely on US myself. Now, another really nice surprise was this, and I just have to share this with you. So, hello, Emily, if you're watching today, I'm sure you will be soon, because you're at school now, whereas I'm at home. So, Emily is a young student at our school. She's 9 years old, or in year 3, and she's always had the desire to learn to crochet, and she knows that I crochet. And she came up to me one day and she asked if I would teach her in the lunch break. So she would come to the school office where we'd sit with the other ladies, and she would sacrifice half of her lunchtime. And this, like she would say, if she had dance rehearsal or a friend needed her, and she would come in when we would sit and crochet. So look at this card, right, guys? I just love this. And then this is this beautiful card. And inside, she's drawn the two of us crocheting together, sitting on our chairs. Absolutely love this. So she's been using Spot Saver yarn and a 5.5mm hook, I think. Now, let me read a part of this blurb. I absolutely love this, and I'm sure she won't mind me sharing. And her mum knows all about this, guys. It's just amazing. So she says, Dear Miss Litzer, when I saw people making hats, blankets, and other cool stuff, it was my dream to crochet, and you made it come true. How awesome is that? And then she sent me some little gifts, and this card's going to go up here, Emily, as well with the others. She definitely didn't need to do this, but let me tell you, this will be delicious. Look at this awesome strawberry chocolate, and they're little dried strawberries on there. I have never seen this before. I cannot wait to eat it, but I wanted to share with you first. And I also got a beautiful orchid, which I've put downstairs, and I must remember to water it. Note to self. So that's all the wonderful happy mail that I was very, very lucky to receive this week. So thank you for thinking of me, guys. I absolutely appreciate it. It is always nice to get a treat, isn't it? So that's that. Now, the next thing I want to remind you guys of, our cow. So it's embellishments or banners or flowers, anything that you think that you want to make that's decorative. So project number 12 is due in this Saturday, which is the 29th of June. And it is our last and final project. And then I'll talk to you about sending me the tally of everything, and then, you know, I'll finalize that and draw our 5 winners. Not draw, let you know who the 5 winners are. So I can't believe our cowl is done, guys. And truth be told, I haven't even started making one embellishment. So I know what I'm going to make. I just have to get cracking on it. Now, the last thing here is just life. Life this week has been very, very busy, guys. I've had one appointment after another, some in the home, some out of the home. I've done a huge clean out, as in declutter. Next week, I'm going to do a deep, 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 deep clean. Order some food for the day of the wedding. So it's all wedding in my head. It's all wedding orientated. The granny flat, we're powering on, you know, the last minute finishes. Suits are getting picked up. Last minute alterations are happening. What else? The children picked up their wedders or wedding rings. Absolutely beautiful. So God bless. I could just talk about this for an hour. So I'm not going to, other than to say that we're on track. Fingers and toes crossed, we get it all done. And of course, I still have to write my speech. So hopefully by the time I see you next Thursday, everything will be done. And by the way, you won't be able to see them, but I just thought I would share this. Underneath here, I'm wearing bed socks with the shoes I'm going to wear to the wedding, so I can try to stretch them out. So I hope that that works, guys. I don't know why I wanted to share that with you, but of course, with friends, you just share everything. So on that note, guys, I hope you're all keeping well. Thank you for hanging out with me for such a long, long video. Excuse my little hiccups and bloopers with my iPad. That's life when you hang out with Litza at Coco's Crochet. That's all I can say. So thank you once again, all of you. I hope you're all keeping well. Hope you've got some crochet time allocated for yourselves. You know, that's very, very important. And even though I've been very, very busy running around doing everything else, I've made sure that I've given myself that crochet time because I need it for my well-being. So once again, thank you for hanging out with me. And until I see you all very, very soon, take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.